Hey everyone! Today I'm back with another video in English, and in my last video I showed a few doilies that I bought. Like, I bought these ones, and these, and these. And I also had these at home, and these. And I've been playing around with doilies a little bit. I got inspired by a video from Avalonia Art. I'm gonna link it in the description box, and she made a flip book out of a doily, and I wanted to try something like that too. And in the process of doing it, I ended up doing something differently. I didn't make a flip book. Instead, I made something else. I'm gonna show you what I did. For example, this is something that I made with doilies. Like, for this one, I don't have these here right now, but this was a round doily, I believe. And I put some pink copy paper in the middle and just put the doily all around. And yes, as you can see, I used double-sided tape, and that comes through. So working with doilies, I recommend wet glue. That is much better. Like also on this one, you can kind of see that the double-sided tape shines through. And so what I did was I folded the doily in half, and I put the paper in between and glued that down, and then I just folded it together. And this one is open in the bottom, and I thought you could use these for many different things. You could either put them like in a junk journal, and like, for example, you can actually open this and you can take the ribbon out and you can journal in here. You can put a picture in there, or you could even use this to put like an invitation or something in there and have like a nice presentation other than a regular envelope, for example. And this one, I used a square doily. I actually used this one, and this is already folded in half. It is 40 by 20 centimeters. And I took one of these and put some colorful paper in the middle, and then glued that down, and then I started folding it in different directions until I ended up with this. And I just decorated a little bit on the side, and I put a brad here, and you can also open this. Wait a minute. Yeah. So you can open this, and nothing here is glued down. I can still maybe put a sticker or something over the brad. But yeah, you can also use this, like if you want to put it in a junk journal, you can journal in here, you can put a picture in here, or also use this as maybe like a mini loaded envelope or something like that. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Yeah, so these were two variations that I played with, and then out of this one, I made something like this. I was pretty much just playing around with it, and then I had these other ones, and this was a smaller one that I turned into this, and I used another doily to give it a little bit more structure. And these are actually, like, I glued them together on the bottom. Something like this, like a mini loaded envelope, for example. And I just put some stuff in here to show you the concept. And with this one, if you can see that, I actually have like a corset ribbon binding for this one, because I used the holes in the doily. And I just created a bunch of pockets where you can just put some stuff in. And then a big pocket in the middle. And also a pocket on the back where you can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. And for this one, I have like a big pocket in the back, and then there's a tuck spot right here, and you can fit some stuff in there. Another tuck spot in there, something here, and even like in the back. So there's lots of room, and you can still decorate this a lot more. And there you have a different kind of loaded envelope. Instead of pattern paper, just use a doily. Either one that's like pattern paper or like the regular doily, for example. And this was actually the first one that I made, and I also used this binding method with the ribbon here, the corset binding, and put some bling on there. And this one I folded to the inside, so you can actually like glue this down in a scrapbook or junk journal, and you can open this and like you can see there's a pocket in there. And if you were to open this, like, you can also fold it, you can unfold it completely and you could journal in there, or you could use this for all kinds of things, like maybe for an invitation instead of a regular envelope, or yeah, like if you have like a gift certificate, you could just put that in there and have like a nice presentation if you want to give that to someone. So yeah, these are just a few ideas of what you could do with doilies, and I think I'm going to play around with the doilies that I have a little bit more. And yeah, you can do all kinds of things, and I really didn't follow any specific folding method. I really just, yeah, let my hands do what they wanted to do, and just following the paper and letting the paper guide me. And yeah, I had lots of fun, especially with this ribbon cross binding thing, whatever you want to call that. And I also, like, this is just a doily, there's no paper in between, as well as this one. I just love the sound of it. It sounds like a glassine bag, but it's not. And yeah, so this is actually, I was thinking maybe to use this for like a wedding invitation or something, like when I get married, get my invitations in something like this, and when you unfold it you have the invitation in there printed on it. So yeah, we'll see. So that was just a quick idea. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!